Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. From the booth, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against the Timberwolves. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive, equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the small forward spot. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Carter outside. 6 on the shot clock. No good from the wing. And so here is Houston. And it's Ariza in the corner. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
And here's Wall. 17 points in his last outing.
Trevor Ariza showing increasing comfort with his outside shot. That really makes him a two-way player because he's always been a presence defensively. Long and athletic, able to guard multiple positions.
Now here is Carter. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Howard can't hit.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Pierce for 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Pierce has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Beverly dishes to Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. Rocket 6. Here's Howard. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Wall attacking. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely, those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Here's Beverly after the basket by Washington. And the basket by Jones.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Wall. Ariza with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Beverly for 3. No good. And Washington the other way now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Outside, Jones. They set the screen. He kicks it to Ariza. Back to Jones. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Rockets foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Kevin Seraphin is checked in for Gortat. Webster comes in for Paul Pierce. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Beal. Now here's Ariza. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Well, the Rockets wouldn't just say are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs or tanking it.
Put it behind you now. Get ready to go.
Winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Johnson, he's checked in for Houston. Cannon comes in for Patrick Beverly. Seraphin kicks to Wall. Miller outside. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And the Rockets showed great patience and planning over time, freeing up cap space, acquiring young assets. That enabled them to trade for James Harden and, of course, attract Dwight Howard in free agency, too.
Howard laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Now here's Webster, averaging 8 points a game. Shot by Seraphin, no good.
Substitution. You're up. Let's go.
Trying to do my thing.
For James Harden.
Daniels.
Washington with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And Wall kicks to Webster. He dishes it to Nene. Miller outside. Well, not exactly a close game so far.
And they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Rockets leading by 9. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. G is out there with Howard. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. Beal the pass to Gortat. Kicks it to Beal. Five on the clock. Carter outside. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men, and I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
And here is Beal after Trevor Ariza just hit the 3. It's stolen. Rebound, Washington. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. For 3, Pierce, good. Pierce has got 6 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Now here's Beverly, covered by Miller. Now Beverly. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ariza. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ariza's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Wizards making a switch. In for G, and it's Harden in for Daniels. Wizards trail by 9. And it's Miller penetrating, and he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
Now here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Harden's shot is good.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Here is Miller. He's got 6. Here's Carter. And Washington again with the bucket.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Beverly dishes to Jones. Now here's Beverly, covered by Miller. And here's Beverly, averaging 6 points per contest. They grab their own miss. Jones, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Now here is Carter. Rockets with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Beverly with the ball. Ariza has the open look, and Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Pierce, averaging 14 points a game. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Ariza. Harden outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Guys, as we know, Dwight Howard used to covet the big market. His friend Josh Smith had said he's addicted to being global. And Howard even admitted, people were in my ear about being in a bigger place and bringing more dollars in. Nowadays, it's not about where you play. Unfortunately, I had to learn that lesson in front of the whole world. Kevin?
His image took a hit, Doris, but he's learned from it, obviously. Thanks. Here is Howard after the made shot from Carter. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Miller kicks to Pierce. The dish to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Carter. Here's Beal. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Just 4 to shoot. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point. Just a horrible job of boxing out.
Yeah, it's not hard. I mean, come on. You got to box your guy out.
Miller off a pick from Carter. And it's Miller penetrating. Pass to Carter. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ariza, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. And 11 points for Trevor Ariza. 9 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Pierce. Right side Pierce on the mark with the 15-footer. Pierce has got 5 points now this quarter. And we finished one half of basketball.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Yo, he better, because I'm about to pop a blood vessel up in here. I can't stand losing like this. Yo, if he needs any suggestions of what he can change, he can come to me, because I've been keeping the list all half. It's about 5 pages long at this point.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin, this league is not easy on the young ones.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
Okay, guys, that wasn't the kind of basketball I had in mind, especially on our home court.
players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. What a game we're seeing from Terrence Jones.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Beast out there with Pierce. And it's Gortat in at the 5 spot. So that's the group for Lionel Hollins as we begin the second half. Now here's Pierce. Carter sets the pick for Pierce. Feeds the Wall. Gortat inside. Can't get it to go. Good D by Ariza.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Here's Beverly. 17-point lead, their biggest. And that one's good.
Patrick Beverly.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
Well, Dwight Howard, in his words, back to having fun.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice he gave to his team during that last break. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you, Doris. Now here is Carter. He has 7.
Well, they need a shot or 2 to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
The pass to Beverly. Uncovered. That one wide left.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the range.
The kick out to Pierce. Misses the 3.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Harden the pass to Beverly. He feeds it to Howard.
Washington foul call. Paul Pierce. That's his first personal foul.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. So for the Wizards, Nene comes in for the Beast, and it's Webster in for Paul Pierce. And then 43 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Kanan. 6 points for him. Johnson attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Nene. So Johnson hits 2 of them. We've got 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Carter. That doesn't go either for Carter.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Back to Johnson. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got 5. Here's Wall. There's the bucket. Good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Beverly.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
Changes. Carter, he's checked in for Kevin Seraphin, and John Wall subbed in for Miller. The Rockets also changing it up. Jones checked in for Powell. Harden comes in for Montiunas, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Smith. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Terrence Jones. Johnson is out there with Harden. Then there's Isaiah Cannon, and it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. Harden dishes to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Harden against Carter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Houston making some changes. Powell, he's jacked in for Terrence Jones. Moniunas comes in for James Harden. And G's subbed in for Daniels. Here's G. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Here's Carter. The rebound by Johnson. And there's the feed to Cannon. So we see Houston taking the W here. And this one.
Yes, gentlemen, I'm here with Jim.
Hey, Coach, how you doing, man?
Good.
Oh, come on, man. I know you since I was 12 years old. I know something wrong. So what's up?
Forget it. You know, you're a professional athlete in the middle of the season. You got enough to worry about.
Man, bump all that, man. You family, Coach. What's going on?
All right. Engineers from the county said the gym at the school has structural damage that, quote, poses a significant threat to the public. Until such a time repairs can be made, the structure must be shut down, unquote.
Hold on. They won't close the gym? Our gym?
Unless we get a sudden infusion of cash. Look, it hurts to ask, but if you could contribute financially, you know, the coaches, faculty, the kids, we'd really appreciate it. We wouldn't have to go across town and play at that rec center. Heck, we could, you know, name the gym after you. What do you think?
Coach, there was a time when I didn't have anything, and you brought me into your home, your heart, and your team. I'm more than happy to help out any way I can, and that includes financially.
I'm so proud of you. The man you've become. Thank you.
Hey, Coach, no problem. I got you. Forever.
See you later.
Call you later.